Well, good morning, America. Day 10, heading north now out of Chattanooga. Finally made my way through Chattanooga, and I'm on Route 11, heading north. I'll be chipping away at Knoxville now. It's a bit of a walk there. I'm not sure yet. I got to pull out the maps and see how many miles that is, but I suspect that's probably going to take 3-4 days for me to get up to there. But you know, I made it this far. It's pretty good for me, old guy. The temperatures are starting to get a little warmer, which makes it a little tougher. It kind of saps your energy. So at the end of the day, when I get done walking, it's not just my legs and my feet that are hurting, but you can tell your whole body is pretty well exhausted. So I've got to keep pushing and building my stamina now as the temperatures start to warm up, so that I can continue moving and not lose too many miles because of that. So, but I'm sure it'll happen. Just got to keep walking. Yesterday I bumped into a number of people. We did get a little bit of media coverage here through Tennessee, Tennessee, Chattanooga, as I told you before. I've been noticed by a number of people now. I had a couple of two separate incidences, but a couple of military veterans stopped me, and interesting both when I told them what we were doing and what our first order of business is to repeal the healthcare legislation. Both had something to say about the VA and the medical treatment that they received. Neither was a glowing endorsement of government-run health. The one gentleman in particular has done a tour of duty in Vietnam. He was in Desert Storm, and he had just recently gotten back from Afghanistan. So this guy's a lifetime military hero, and he had been injured, and I guess his leg needs an operation on his leg or his hip. I can't remember. But as he was telling me, when he first got back, the first thing they hand him is a pack of paperwork this thick that he has to fill out and go through, and then he's got to go through interviews, and then they give him a list of different places that'll accept him, and it's on and on. Bottom line is, it's 9 months later, and he still is hobbling around and has not had the operation that he needs to fix the problem. Now, this is one of our military heroes. This is one of the people that went over there and risked their lives to defend freedom, and it's taken 9 months, and he still has not had the operation that he desperately needs. And he's got a number of retired military friends who also are having the same kind of problems. So, the point being here is, these are people that have experienced what government health care is all about, and they're hoping that this thing does not go through. It scares them tremendously to think that the government's going to take over the entire healthcare system, as it does me, and I'm sure as it does all of you. But these are the real stories. These are not the fabricated stories that Obama and his people up there want to portray, that it's all birds chirping and the sun's going to come up and no asteroids are going to come down out of the sky and that the earth hasn't opened up. I saw that video clip of this. I can't even call him the president anymore. I am so angry. He has angered me to the core with his pure arrogance and the way he treats and talks to the American people. I couldn't make this video last night. I was going to do the video last night, and I decided I better not, because I was so angry that I'm sure that all you would have gotten from me was ranting and raving. I didn't vote for Bush the second time, because there were just things he was doing that I didn't agree with. And I told a lot of people that one of the problems I had with Bush was that I thought he was arrogant. This guy makes Bush look like Mother Teresa. I mean, I don't know. This guy is seriously arrogant, beyond arrogant, deranged. I don't know. He talks to the American people like a dictator. He is not the president. Telling people to shut up and get out of the way, telling people that if you punch back once, we'll punch back twice. This isn't leadership. This is dictatorship. That's what this is. And now he's trying to convince the American people, or actually this is how dumb he believes the American people are, and I guess some of the American people are this dumb, is he says, now we've signed to health care, and the birds are chirping, the sun come up, pretty nice day, no Armageddon, no asteroids from space, the earth didn't open up. Well, let me ask this question, and I don't know why the reporters don't ask. How many children with pre-existing conditions are now being helped by doctors? 0. How many women now who supposedly are pre-existing conditions just because they're women are now getting free medical? 0. Why? Because none of the health care benefits kick in until 4 years. And he's saying that Armageddon and all this stuff is, look, it's signed into bill and everything's great. What a lying, thieving... I've got to stop right there because I'm going to say some things I probably don't want to say. But this is how stupid these people think we are. And you can see that where he's going and the arrogance and the power that he has now, there's something wrong inside this guy. I'm telling you, folks, we've got to stop this. This is not something that's going to happen with the vote. I am very afraid that we are overestimating what we're going to be able to do in November. I really, really am concerned. And the longer this goes on, the longer we allow this incredibly, I don't even have words to describe the psychological mindset of the monster we've got in the White House. If we continue to allow this to happen, I don't know that we're going to be able to unwind it. I really am afraid that we are headed for some really dark and dangerous days. And I still believe in my heart that the only entity that's going to be able to stop this in its tracks is we the people. Listen, I'm counting on you. I'm doing everything I can do out here. I'm making the sacrifice. I'm walking to create a point. But I'm relying, and America is relying on all of you who are back home, who can spread the word, who can write articles, who can get it on different media, like Ricky's doing up in Michigan, getting it on MySpace. We need Twitter. A website would be great. Talked to Cindy West from the Gleam again. Just chatted with her on Facebook and was told maybe a press release we could do. So she's agreed to again just donate her time to help us come up with a press release that maybe we could get out to get more press. The key is we have got to mobilize America. We've got to mobilize we the people, all the groups, and that's going to be up to you. You know, every day you've got to be thinking about ways that we can get the word out and how we can build the masses of Team America, so that when we get to Washington, we truly are an army who is going to say enough is enough, and we're going to give them the ultimatum. We have got to do this, America. We have just got to do this. Our country is in dire, dire straits. We're in big trouble, and we really, really need to. We really need to take this country back now before it's too late. I'm afraid that we're getting to the point where we're going to go over the cliff, and it's going to be too late. I've got a few minutes left. I want to keep these below 10 minutes so I can get them on YouTube. But I want to remind everybody out there that my niece Kimmy and her mom Janice have come up with wristbands that say Freedom Walk 2010. They're $3 a piece, and if you go on the team site, you'll be able to. She's been posting on Facebook, and I'm sure she's been emailing, letting people know how they can order these to try to help raise money to keep me going. You know, I've been able to stay in a hotel room the last couple of nights thanks to all your generosity. You know, some people have been donating, and I've been able to find inexpensive motel rooms, Motel 6 and that sort of thing that are inexpensive, but it gives me an opportunity to get in out of the heat now and get cleaned up and get a good night's rest. And that also, if you want to donate, you can send your check or money order to make it out to Freedom Walk 2010 and send it to 382 Gunner Avenue, Gunnersville, Alabama 35976. We got to keep up the fight. Just keep pushing, America. We're going to get there. We still got time. It's a ways to Washington. So God bless everybody, and God bless America.